Hello, this is Magical Lady Duchess, and tonight I'm doing a video on Facebook groups and the witch occulty Facebook groups. That's what I'm talking about. So, the first thing I'm going to say is that there are three types of groups. A lot of people don't notice when they join these groups. They just join them because they're trying to learn something, not knowing that everything that you post, once you're inside that group, it's public, it's open, it's not a secret. And then they wonder why their family and people are attacking them about being in witch groups, because I get this question in my inbox all the time. So I thought that I would address some of the inbox stuff that I get. I thought I would do a video about it. I'm actually going to do quite a few videos tonight. Kind of getting caught up. So there are three type of Facebook groups. You have your public groups, which is groups where the membership list and the contents of the group is accessible to anybody. So if you guys are on work computers and stuff like that, be kind of careful. Look to see what the group says, because it'll tell you if it's a public group or not. The second thing is closed groups. Closed groups is a default setting where the contents are private, but the membership list is public, so you can search for the closed groups and know who in them still. But when you're added, the information appears on your news feed, but it's a default setting other than like the public. The secret groups is when the groups where they have the member list, the contents, the existence of the group are secret to anyone other than the people that's in a group. You have to actually add them in themselves. The closed groups, I think that you can search them and you can add them in. You guys be kind of careful of that, because if you're not careful of it, you will be in public groups like myself, not knowing that they're public because you're not really paying attention and your information is just like up there and out there. That's the first part of this video. So be really careful about that kind of thing. I know a lot of you guys are not out of the closet. So this is like a major like concern. And I get it all the time. Like, I didn't know that people knew, and now people talking about me. And look, you guys, just know that I'm sure everybody in some groups they don't want nobody to know about. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that everybody in some groups that they don't want nobody to know that they in. Hey, Prada. That's Miss Prada. Look at her. So anyway, that's the first part. The second part is when you join these witchcraft groups, occult groups, Druid, Wiccan, Voodoo, Hoodoo, you guys look for good content. I hate being in a group, and it might just be me. I hate being in a group where literally all they do is post like witchcraft memes. And don't get me wrong, they're funny. I post them. I get it. But there's like not any real work being done in there where you can kind of learn from. The second thing too is that they post a lot of spells, but they don't do a lot of teachings. And when people do ask questions and stuff like that, they make fun of them and talk about them. And that doesn't make the situation better either. Because the sad part about it is when you are in the mundane real world, the scary thing is that people do have something to say all the time. And it's never anything nice. And so you get in the witchcraft group because you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna learn something. This is awesome. This is great. Lovely. Okay, clearly I can't chew gum and do this. So you get in a group, you post a question, and people make fun of you. And that's not cool either, because where's the camaraderie? At the end of the day, we're all weird as fuck, according to the mundane world. We're all weird. We all have something wrong with us because we have a love for witchcraft. I don't think I don't think for a second that it's intentional per se, but you get a lot of people who are experienced group workers and spiritual workers, people that are experienced in witchcraft, and they are great manifestors. They are great people of knowledge, and they forget that they were like that at one point, that they didn't know certain things at one point. And so they find it funny to talk about other people. And all that does not help us. It just makes us look bad. And I don't want my group Infinite Energy to be like that. That's why I'm leery of it being big. I try to keep it small. And I finally got administrators in my group to like help me control a lot of the questioning and help me post. And it's people that I really trust with the content. At the end of the day, I think you guys just be really, really careful of who you like connect to, because a lot of groups have a lot of spiritual vampires and stuff in them too, and they prey on newbies. They prey on people that don't know any better. And I don't want you guys to be a victim of that. So um just be kind of like leery of that. And then also too with Facebook groups, because I do it as well, I do talk about the work that I do, and you should. I think that it's a great conversation starter. I think that, excuse me, I think that it's a great conversation starter. I think that it's a great wealth of knowledge that can go on there, but only if people are like taking it serious and you're not doing it just to advertise your work, but you're actually teaching. Again, this is not a petty video or a petty post or to talk about people, but there are a lot of people that want knowledge. They want to know. And they don't want to be in a group where they feel bad because you can't even ask a question. No question is dumb. No question is stupid. No question, because you're trying to learn something. And what better way than to be in a group that there are a bunch of people who are like-minded like yourself that wants to teach you. So all I'm saying about that is, you guys be very careful about who you attach yourself to. And that includes my group as well. I'm not a spiritual vampire. I'm not trying to take anything from you. I'm trying to add to. Um, Also, too, I had a incident that I had purchased a book on Amazon.com, and I thought it was a great video. I thought it was a great book. And I was only a few chapters in. Um, and I wanted to share some of the information that I read and that I saw in the book. So my bad, I did not post the credit um, of who book it was. I just posted like an insert of how to do something, and I've never really researched it, so I was very fascinated when I pulled it up and wanted to share. No offense, but people share my work all the time. People share some of my spells, a lot of my spells. People share a lot of the work that I've done. I see it on their blogs, and my name is not listed on there as the author, and it doesn't really piss me off or anything like that, because when you put your things on social media, you really have no control after you hit the enter button about who saw it, who's going to respond to it, or anything like that. Also, when you write a book or you anything, you don't know who bought your book. You don't know what they're going to do with it, whatever the case may be. You just hope that they're going to do the right thing. Well, anyway, when it was addressed to me, um, of course, I would have liked the opportunity to address it to the particular author, because I actually really enjoyed her work and what I read. I was truly um, impressed by it, and I wanted to share it. I meant no ill intent by it. I meant no offense at all. Can you go in the room? Can you take your stuff and go in the room? Thank you. I meant no ill offense to it. I didn't mean it, quickly. I didn't mean anything by it, but apparently I must have pissed some people off or upset some people because they came at me like that, and it wasn't intentional. and they made a big hoopla, kicked me out of the group, and made a post about me. And never giving me the opportunity to explain. Not that I would explain per se, but at the same time, allow me the opportunity. I would have deleted it. I would have added the person's name to it. I would have done that because I wasn't trying to be funny and I wasn't trying to plagiarize or anything like that. It wasn't my work, but I definitely wanted to share it because it was awesome. But apparently, I upset her, and her followers are people who look up to her, and that wasn't my intention. So, you guys kind of like leery about doing stuff like that as well, because you don't want to get an email from the so called publisher saying that they could sue you, like I got done. They literally went on my website and wrote me an email, was like, you can get sued if you don't delete. And I'm like, okay, well, what group is it in? And it took for other people that were inside that group too. So just be kind of careful. I'm just going to say this about Facebook groups, period. Just be kind of careful about who in the fuck you attach yourself to. Because everybody is not there to teach. Some people love numbers. They like the big numbers. 4, 5,000, 6,000 people in that group. That's fine. There's no fucking way you can control it. And then it makes me question what exactly is being taught. That could be pretty awesome to have that many people and that many followers and that many people that stand behind you. I love it. I think that's great. Me, I'm kind of scared of numbers like that. I'm still just trying to get used to the little followers that I got, the subscribers and stuff that I have. So anyway, that's just like my video on Facebook groups. Yeah. I think I'm going to do another video about just witchcraft and people, period, and you'd be surprised about all the drama that goes on. So that might be a video as well. But anyway, you guys just take your time, research, date the group, see if it's something that really interests you. If you're not learning, get out, move on. There are 100 of, if you're not learning in my group, people leave my group all the time. And I don't have a problem with it because I only want you there if you want to learn. I only want you there if you want to participate. I only want you there if you're active. So for those that are in these Facebook groups, participate, be active, be proactive in your learning. Ask questions, ask how to do things. There's no such thing as a dumb question because I promise you, the person that is the owner of the group, they are going to appreciate you for doing so. Anyway, I'm Magical Lady Duchess. You can find me on Facebook in my Facebook group, Infinite Energy. You can also email me at magicalladyduchess@gmail.com. Or you can also go on my website. My website is www.magicalladyduchess.com. And the magical is spelled Magickal. I love you guys. I will be posting more videos. I apologize that I have not been more vigilant about that, but I will. I love you guys. Have a great night. Blessed be.